Hello everyone. I want to say that this is my video on which I spent a lot of time and nerves in the video. There are many mistakes, so please do not judge, strictly enjoy your viewing. 2011 Korea passed a law making it illegal for teachers to corporally punish students. It goes into effect right now. It may seem like a good thing, but after this law was passed, it became very difficult for teachers to control students. Students turned out to be smarter than they thought and realized how to use the law to their advantage. According to surveys, 85% of teachers said their job had become impossibly difficult. One day when the undermining of teachers' authority and the riots were at their peak, while the media were discussing another scandal involving showbiz stars, the Ministry of Education decided to revise the law and added an amendment to protect the rights of teachers. 2 years passed, and on an ordinary day leaving school, the students saw a terrible picture. One of their classmates was no longer alive. His name was Pak Sok. His act was not surprising. The school's biggest loser. As he was called already by this nickname, you could understand what his life was like before. Was a freshman at the same school, Kim Kemin, and his first reaction was a nervous chuckle. "Hey, that's a good one. How many decibels?" "Let's see, just a few." 67 is not enough. "I'll show you how it's done." "How does it scream?" "Wow, more than 100. "That's a world record. That's not how it works. I'm gonna fuck him up again. Come on, yell." Fucking. Yeah, now the new asshole at school is the K-Man, and it's not that he wants to put up with it. Not that he wants to put up with it. He complained to the teachers. The class teacher even promised to solve the problem. He reprimanded the assholes in front of everyone, and naturally it made them even angrier. From that moment on, Kim Min was bullied as if they wanted him to die. The kid didn't understand why the teacher did that, why he told them off in front of everyone. Although he knew it would only get worse, he overheard a conversation in the teacher's smoking room. He overheard a couple of teachers talking about how they could do it without corporal punishment. And the class Kim's hand said it's even easier to interfere Toto and don't. They are teachers, and they're supposed to teach how to learn, not how to live, but how to live. Let the students figure it out for themselves. He didn't want to help anyone from the beginning. There's literally no one on Kim's side. He had only two options: transfer or endure the bullying for 3 more years, but in reality, things started to change. The police got interested in the death of the school's former head hawker. Great, now things will get better, the kid thought. But they didn't get better so as not to make a big deal out of it. The teachers told everyone to sit quietly and not to say anything to the cops. That's how they got there. And then the new pair arrived, Kim Kimina. Even more fun than the last spoon. Yeah, the guy had no hope left. So he decided to turn things around, so he decided to change things in the only way he could think of. If he dies, then this school will definitely be in trouble. And the students and teachers will be put on the bottle. Yeah, that's what's gonna happen. Nah. No, don't just stand there. You don't do that in front of witnesses. Who the hell are you? You're a teacher. It's a long story. It's a long story. Well, you could say that and what the teacher forgot on the roof. I just like it. I like it better from up here. I don't know what kind of school you have here. Tomorrow I'm going to turn this place upside down. Now, can you walk me to the teacher's lounge? That's what we agreed, and on the way there. On the way there, this teacher was asking Kim if he wanted to go down for a bullying assessment or something. Anyway, in 3 years it'll all be over, so why bother? Well, that stupid teacher doesn't understand anything. To hold out for 3 more years, but what if it's so bad that you can't hold out for a day, said Kim, and immediately he got a knee to the head. What the fuck is Kimming doing here? He was sent to KFC with fried chicken. KFC with fried chicken, and where is it? He planted it all. To live. I'm really sick of it. Where's the chicken? Well, right this second, a black-haired man grabbed the asshole by the hair and slapped him so hard that he flew to the other side of the hallway. You talk and do whatever you want. I'm sorry. I had to slap you to get you to start, dumbass. To get it all over the internet. Come on, beat it up. You want to do it? Well then, fight back. How's it going? You're kidding me. I know a YouTuber. He's going to burn your face. He'll burn your face. That's how it is. I'm going to be a star. Then I'll beat you by coloring. Poisyak Neva students. Here's the teacher's TI with a kidney beating. And here is the class of hands that came up didn't understand this man. Who is the one who couldn't stand it? And it's the teacher. Yes, what kind of a teacher is he? Now he'll show him with a light footstep on his hair. Drop the hooligan in the doorway. And by the way, it looks like his head belongs here. And now it's time for some real education, and a cane up the ass is the best way to do that. That's right. So after a series of stinging blows, the bully's out of it. Whew. The voiceover was good, but the whole vice principal didn't appreciate it at all. The black-haired one. Who is this black-haired man? Oh, he's been working here since that day. No wonder the principal didn't hear about it. The information was kept. It was confidential, so the school wouldn't have time to prepare. Here's the ID card. Let him see for himself. Nawajin, Ministry of Education. The deputy director of the Ministry of Education is watching the news. Maybe he remembers that teacher who was beaten to death by a schoolboy 2 years ago. 2 years ago, the ministry adopted an amendment to protect the rights of teachers. A special unit was created, the Bureau for the Protection of Teachers' Rights. More detailed information will come tomorrow in an official letter, and it will tell you what the Bureau does and how it deals with such schools, which simply turn a blind eye to the deaths of students and try to hide the fact from the police is exactly what schools like this need. True education. Anyway, from now on, Nawajin will be investigating this place. Oh, and it's worth noting, a pretty important fact to cut a few hairs off that old fool's head. Nawajin has no restrictions on his teaching methods. Granted to him by the government, so it's time to learn for real. And the very next day. The next day in the teacher's lounge, Huajin was watching a video of students being beaten up on YouTube by the headmaster and his deputy. There was a misunderstanding and the school was recognized as one of the best schools for the third year already. Rook Van Peel is the third most important person in the ruling party, and their graduates are very successful in general. Huang will report to the ministry that everything is fine, and this modest sum will help him make the right decision. Here. But the newly minted teacher immediately kicked the envelope to the headmaster. Seemed to have misunderstood something. I may work at the Ministry of Education, but I'm not a teacher. I'm not a teacher or a professor. I have no right or authority to evaluate this school. Of this school. Thank you, of course, but an old man like you should be ashamed. And I forgot to ask that reclining student of the juice pack what class he was in. The class was naturally named, and right now there's a kid's Nabuhiko in it, and that he's spitting it out and he's completely deaf and dumb. He was told to drink and he's dumb. But then this guy named Hen was interrupted by some student in a red t-shirt. Let him stop it. They're not doing it for fun. They were drinking last night and now they're a mile away. So they'll blame it on this bum. All on that scumbag, but Chu Hin didn't realize that no one would bother them anyway. The kid in red is a deputy's son. The girls in the class were discussing the video with the beating of a schoolboy. Only it's not clear if it's in their school or if the uniforms are similar. But a lot of people have such uniforms. Suddenly, the door to the classroom opened and the teacher came in. Well, everybody said hello and what? They're surprised their class teacher didn't tell them. He's on sick leave for a couple of weeks. South Hua Jin will replace him. I'm ashamed to admit it, but it's his first time teaching, so hopefully he'll get along with everyone. But judging from the class, nobody really listened to the teacher. Well, that's fine. Okay, then we'll get to know each other, and the teacher will fill out the register. To the name of the packed juice and what's up, nobody's seen this guy weird but free. The desk clerk is dead. He's been dumb for a long time. He's also a 0 in grades. And they don't live long like that. Didn't the teacher know about it? Now enough with the genie. Okay, he's gonna continue the roll call. Puck Pence. Whoa, what's wrong with something's bothering him? No, it's the smell. Who's from? Something smells like you too. You've been drinking together or something. No, I'm just sitting next to him. With this wait. You know your odors are different. I'm just guessing. But you were drunk last night and you never got over your hangover. And then you boosted up. What the fuck are you talking about? That's what it is. You killed the juice pact and Badoon just started to respond in his usual fashion when he was grabbed his lips. Jin was only planning to scout the school today, But this fool is getting himself in trouble. So let him get about old age. He should be taken to the nurse's station, or he's got something on his lips. Now it's time to summarize the black-haired girl's 2 days at this school. There are 3 types of cultures. The first is the ass-sucking teachers. The second is the suckers who put up with the bullying. Third are the dumbasses who won't stop even the death of a classmate. Nawajin will introduce himself. Once again, he's a member of the Bureau of the Ministry of Education, and they were unlucky enough to have their school. They were chosen for an experiment for which the Bureau was created. The results of the first day can be seen on you can see the results of the first day on YouTuber comments, where everyone supports the return of corporal punishment if necessary. In short, from now on, every such scuffle will be the #1 trend in Korean YouTubers to crack down on violence, and it will, of course, will go viral. And now that they've cleared it up, how about greeting the teacher with a teacher's suppose with a bow during roll call? A bow during roll call, they were all just talking crazy, so the class has 3 seconds to either or become like that guy over there. I'm gonna count to 3. If his words don't matter, everyone. I said sit down. Didn't you hear me? Sit down. Quickly, assholes. And everyone really sat down. See, teacher? The suckers think I'll take a look at the magazine. It's June, come forward. What if I don't want to? I don't want to. If I come up, you're not going to shit yourself. We believe with these words the teacher really went to Bidlin. Thanks for watching. I hope you liked the manhwa. Leave a comment and don't forget to like it so I can see if I should continue it.